Right, so today is a Monday, so start of the week today. Day hasn't gone too well, to be honest, so far, but we're going to turn that around with a big gym session. So it hasn't gone badly, but I woke up this morning with the intention of getting all my check-ins done, and just one thing led to another. Get on the laptop, certain errors, that sort of stuff. You know, it's bound to happen when you do run an online business. There are going to be things that are, you know, not always going your way. Technology, as good as it is, it does have its flaws, and obviously that can really have an impact. And then my brother's off to Turkey tomorrow, so his mate come round, and they were like, he was packing in the lounge, so obviously I couldn't do the check-ins at the desk there, but that's not an issue. Luckily, I'm not tied to do them at a certain time, so I can just do them later on this evening. So what I did instead was I've listed loads more stuff on Vinted. I've just literally been putting like 50 to 100 things on there over the past couple of weeks. There's loads of stuff on there, so that's good. And then also I did a little clean in the house, tidied off a few jobs that needed to be done, and now gonna absolutely thrash quads. So the last day that I filmed on here would have been, I believe, on Friday, and I went in there with the intention of doing legs, but basically started off with hamstrings and just felt like I wanted to keep going. So to me, that says that my work rate for legs is actually increasing, which means that I'm probably now gonna switch to primarily a 2-day a week leg split. So rather than just doing, like I said, quads and hamstrings in the same day, because now I feel like I'm actually able to do more exercises, I don't want, one, the session to be like extremely long in length, and then two, I don't want to basically be like getting overexerted on one muscle group and then letting the other one fall behind. So today, gonna absolutely kill quads. So starting off with leg extensions, I'm gonna go for 5 sets of those on the same weight that I was on last week, or a little bit more hopefully, and then I'll be going on to do the single leg hip press, which I've found has been a nice sort of stepping stone into heavier leg based exercises. Still single leg, so it's very nice. I'm not having that strain and that like crazy amount of weight and tension go through my whole body, which I would rather not do at this current point in time, again purely because of the wrist. So yeah, it's just a nice way for me to push a bit more heavy weight without having to sacrifice, you know, that sort of safety there. So that should be really good. I'm still going super high reps on those. I'm currently fasted at the moment. Yesterday I ate a lot and I was 234 pounds today. So I think today, like, I've been rough tracking, but today I'm gonna really fixate on basically just trying to gym's fucking shut. What do we do now? That's the question. I don't know what to do now, to be honest. I'll check back in with you in a second. Right, so just in the middle of editing this vlog, I'm realising that quite a lot of it is just talking and waffle. So to spice it up a bit, I'm going to chuck in some random clips, few from after my operation, which should be quite funny. But yeah, just random ones. So bit of a mixed up vlog, but should be entertaining anyway. And there is some good food prep at the end. So yeah, hope you enjoy and find it entertaining anyway. Right, and now I'm going to shake the can up. One in the head, 2 in the chest. It's Tushni. Adios, motherfucker. One more for good measure. She's had open heart surgery. Cheers. New pre-workout. Right, I'm gonna eat triple cheeseburger in, well, I was gonna do it in 3 bites, but now I'm thinking maybe I could do it in 2. I reckon I could do it in 2. We'll see. 2 bites. extra pickles, of course. Here goes nothing. Right, let's just get a quick look, yeah. So obviously had a nice little jam sandwich today after the operation. So this is the real meat and potatoes. Oh, 2 bites, that's gonna be dark. Oh, I don't know actually. Just try it, yeah? Ready? Right, let's go.
That's already too fun.
I could have done it in one.
How?
Can I have a drink?
Yeah.
No drink. Oh my god.
God. Have a drink. Please have a drink. Have a drink, please. This is horrible.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Done, that's what I'm saying. Right, so I'm just gonna go to another gym, to be honest. I was gonna take a rest day, not because I want a rest day, purely because currently I'm just really trying to get as much money together as possible. I'm looking to invest in some home gym equipment. So I know it might seem silly, but if you can imagine like £10 every day here and there, you know, across the week, that's 70 quid. The month, that's nearly 300 quid. And I know, I'm not saying I'm going to be spending a tenner like every day like that, but obviously sometimes I just don't think, and it's like, you know, I'm just going to go to a new gym, or I'm just going to go get a takeaway, or just going to go do this. So anything I can do to like try and bring those costs down and like invest into the business is going to be better. But not trying to be a cheapskate. Obviously, like, gym does not fall under that category, so I'm not going to be cutting costs for my workout. Okay, so I don't have a gym membership at anywhere else currently, so it's either a case of basically don't train or pay to train. Yeah, I'm quite happy to pay. It's a good gym, to be fair, this one. There is a sauna as well, which I do have a sauna at my house, but this one gets a little bit hotter, and I don't have any trunks with me, but I think I might just go in my underwear and then just stick some shorts on when I leave, basically, because that would be really good for me to do post leg session. And also they have got a single leg hip press here, so that'll be good. I'm not even sure if it's called a hip press. I've heard people say that. It's just a single leg press, but you're basically seated and, you know, your legs are horizontal rather than at an angle, diagonal. So I hope this gym's actually open, to be fair. It could be closed, to be fair, because it's bank holiday. So fingers crossed I'm not just going on a wild goose chase and we actually can get in there. But yeah, they've got some tennis courts out there, which could be fun to do at some point. I've been playing a bit of tennis over the over the last week, really, when I was in Spain, so that was really fun. So yeah, definitely be up for doing more of that sort of stuff. I personally would usually prioritize gym more than anything, and you know, if I was going to do a push session, then I would probably not even be doing tennis that day, like, because I'm that fixated on my shoulder being healthy. But obviously right now I'm not in prime athletic ability for strength or anything like that, so it's quite sad, but my training cannot be impacted that much. You know, I'm basically like a newbie again, just doing the basic stuff, and everything doesn't have to be so finely monitored and tuned for that one specific like lift or that one session. Obviously I am trying to do as much as I can to keep everything moving. But you can see what I'm saying, it's not as regimented. That falls more towards when I'm coaching my clients. But anyway, let's jump in and now. I haven't got a tripod. I didn't actually plan on filming the session, but I will set up my phone and get a few clips on there. So I am actually going to be trying to document most days of this next phase of fitness, basically. So even if I don't record every day in the gym, I'll just probably try and talk about it, document my weigh-in, what day it is, and like what I'm going to be training or what I would have trained previously. It might just give some people an insight into why I'm doing certain things, which could be interesting, but also it's nice for me to reflect back on and see where I've progressed, or perhaps where I could have changed my training when I look back at it in the future. But for now, I am definitely looking to put on some size. So I've been a bit relaxed with tracking over the past couple of weeks, particularly when I was on holiday as well. But as of today, I'm going to be tracking everything to the gram, and I think I'll feel a lot better about myself when I do that. So that'll be good. And then training volume is pretty much just slowly increasing. I've not found any new exercises that I can do yet, but the ones that I am doing are just feeling a lot better and like more confident with that. So going to keep working at that. And then I've got an x-ray on Thursday, so today's Monday, so that'll be good to see. It does feel all right this week, but it's just, there's no point in guessing really. I think I need to get an MRI. Been looking at stem cells as well, but yeah, let's get in the gym now and we'll see. Right, well that gym is shutting at 5 o'clock and it's now 12 minutes to 5, so that's not going to work either. So I don't really know what to do, because there's not any other gyms that I can actually go to. There's the gym that I used to work at, which I'm currently banned from. Don't know why, banning me because they think I'm going to take their clients, or I don't know what. It's really fucking weird, to be honest with you. Strange company, strange procedures. Yeah, not a fan of that at all, to be honest. I think if someone's not left on bad terms and they're not training with clients, then why can't they just come and still use the gym facilities? I think that's what the gym's all about. That's the gym group's motto is, you know, all inclusivity and all that bollocks. So why they won't let me train there is beyond me. But anyway, next up, I think what I might do now, I'm getting a bit, not stressed, but I don't want to waste the day, because I do need to be doing these check-ins and it's getting on a bit. So I'll probably head home now, and then I might go and visit. There's another 24-hour gym that's a bit further away. I haven't actually been there yet, but if I do that, I'd rather go late at night, because I don't want that to be busy, and I'd like to do a bit of filming there, to be honest. So we'll see what we get up to. I wanted to get a little pull in this car, but it's just started raining, so it's gonna be tough. So I'm now gonna do some meal prep. It's a real simple meal, but it's literally my favorite right now. So when I find something that I like, I'll just eat it like on repeat. Some people prefer to rotate, etc., but I just love finding a meal that fits my macros and it like digests well with me, and then I'll just repeat it. And then as I bulk up, I'll just add ingredients. So for example, might add more olive oil, might add more pasta, might add more Greek yogurt, etc. Obviously if things are in packets, I'm going to make it easy to just keep them going week by week. So for example, I'm not going to add more turkey mince, because then it just means like splitting a pack up. But for like, you know, olive oil and pasta and stuff, it's kind of easy. So yeah, I'll just show you the ingredients now, really simple. Main ingredient, obviously turkey mince here. So I'm not worried about calories. So I mean, I've got plenty of calories, so I don't need to worry about getting lean mince, but obviously you can get lean if you want. So per 100 grams, there's 18 grams of protein. So I have 250 grams per meal, which gives me around 36 grams of protein per serving. I do count the protein from here, even though it's not too much, but I don't count the pasta because it's just trace proteins. So yeah, definitely try and get all your protein sources from whole protein. So like meats, dairy, poultry, fish, all that sort of stuff. because it will digest a lot better and you'll actually be able to utilise more of it. So I think I've talked about this before, but if you go online and type in protein index scale, it will show you like a grading of how your body can actually take the protein and utilise it and distribute it to the muscle. So yeah, just a tip there for you guys. But yeah, just gonna whack this in the pan, cook that up, cook the pasta, and then mix it all together, put the Greek yogurt on.